My friend, we have a special treat today. We're going to be playing Hawaii Aloha. This one I'm working on with a student in the key of F. I'm going to show it in the key of G so everybody has a little fun. And then we're going to learn how to transpose it to the key of F. Remember to go slow in the beginning here. We've got a G major. And then we're going to go to a D dominant or a D7 Hawaiian style or traditional. When doing this, we've got our G, C, G. It goes real fast between that 4 chord. Remember, when we're doing this, the 1 chord is going to kind of take forever, and the C is going to be quick, and then it's going to go right back to the G. E Hawaii kuone hanaue. D7 G, hold it. G dominant. Our chorus is C. Hold that G. D7. Hold that. Manana G. Ahe ahe makani e pamane. Hold the G. Make aloha. D7. No Hawaii. We do a turnaround chord like a D7 and then go back right into the G. So a really fun thing we might be able to do is put a hat on a hat. You could do like an E7, A7, D7, and then go right back into the G, but you don't want to complicate a traditional, you know what I mean? Long story short is this one can be done in any key. That is the basic theme. We have our G, and remember, the Olelo is an extremely difficult language for, I would say, English speakers. The vowel to consonant ratio will break your brain, but it is such a gorgeous, beautiful language. I urge you to take it slow, go online, find some YouTube class, and start learning Olelo today. It only really needs to start with a couple words to get context. A lot of people know what the word like aloha is or pono. But when we get into it, a lot of these words that have multiple feelings and the construction using the okina and being able to put them together in context is simply gorgeous. When you start doing the Hawaiian music in traditional form over and over and over again, you find certain things that are traditional in music and in the spoken language. So don't let it be lost on you. If you hear me pronounce a K or like a ka'o, like a ta'o, it's because in the original Hawaiian language, the K's were T's, or at least a version of it. There are still people in Maui that speak this particular brand of Olelo. However, in the world today, it is somewhat suffering for the Olelo speakers. So I would urge anybody that enjoys this channel, that enjoys music, that kind of wants to play the ukulele and have a little bit more flair, indulge yourself. Get yourself an Olelo teacher or work on a course online and have fun with it. If you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comment section. I'm not an aficionado by any means, but some of my students speak fluently, and in the process of learning how to play, learning how to play music, which I know quite well how to explain, I think, at this point. I'm being told how to pronounce different phrases and like what some correct pronunciations are and what some really incorrect ones are. So have fun with it, take your time, and just let the language come over you and enjoy it as it comes. There's no need to rush anything, and even the music aspect of this. As far as like putting this to a different key, what we experienced in this was we had a 1 chord. G, did a quick 4, back to the 1. moves to the 5 dominant. So we go to the D, but we don't play as the D major. We drop out that D note and get a good old-fashioned C, which gives us the spelling of D, F sharp, A, and then C. This extended chord sounds like an F sharp diminished, or it just has the Hawaiian flair. Wonderful. Once we do our 1, 4, 1, we hit that 5 dominant, we go back to the 1. We're gonna hold the 1, 4, back to that 1, and then we're gonna do the 1 to the 5, and then back to the 1. Now, if you played in the key of G and you want to go to the key of F, it would be great to put its secondary dominant. So right after you hit the D, throw a G, throw a D7, any form, and then a real quick E diminished, or a C7, and then that would go to our key of F. Now that seems a little abrupt, so let's put another secondary dominant in there that's a little bit more pleasing. G, see how I threw an E dominant in there to a C7, or a E7 to a C7, and then right into the F. Now the chords for this song, when we get to F, are still going to be the 1, 4, 5, F major, B flat, and then C. There really aren't any other chords in here besides that. And you can go back and forth between as many times as you want. Let me show you what a cool transition looks like, and then maybe we can do a transition into a secondary verse kind of thing. So we have our verse. See how you can move almost seamlessly into that transition? Anywho, I really enjoyed this one. I hope you did too. If you did, please check out the other songs that are in my big old Hawaiian songbook. That simply means that I've got 2 or 3 big old books that have thousands of songs in them. I'm going to try to put as many as I can on. Put new local artists into this book, and then when I'm done teaching my thing here in Hilo, Hawaii, I'm going to pass this resource on to somebody else so they also can teach this methodology to others. Thank you for being here. Have a great day. Aloha to you.